Annyeong Buzz! Welcome back to your favorite place for the juiciest updates in K-pop and Korean entertainment. I'm so excited to talk about something that just dropped and has me, and probably every Ateez out there, buzzing like crazy. So, Ateez just revealed the full track list for their upcoming 12th mini-album, titled Golden R, Part 3 in Your Fantasy Edition. And when I say this comeback is looking massive, I really mean it. We're not just getting a regular mini-album, this one's packed with 15 tracks, 15. That's basically a full-length album in disguise. And I love when groups go above and beyond like this. The title track is called In Your Fantasy. And yep, that's also the name of the album, so you already know the song is going to be central to the whole concept. I don't know about you, but when a group names the album and title track the same, I always feel like that's their way of saying, this one's special. This is the heart of our message. Now let's talk about what's on this track list. We've got 10 new songs and they're not holding back. Some familiar names are also returning like Lemon Drop and Masterpiece, which were included in the previous album. It's such a smart move to carry those over because those tracks already had fans talking. But here's where it gets even more interesting. This album also features 8 solo tracks, one for each member, and yes, each member wrote the lyrics for their own song. That's what I call artist-powered. Think about that for a second. 8 individual songs, each crafted by the members themselves. That means we're not just getting music, they're giving us a piece of their inner world, their thoughts, their emotions, their growth. And if you've followed Ateez for a while, you know they're not afraid to go deep and philosophical in their music. So I'm genuinely looking forward to hearing what each member has to say, especially in the context of this fantasy theme. One thing that really struck me is how the album is described as the culmination of the Golden Hour series. That's a powerful word, culmination. It's like everything they've been building up through this trilogy is about to come to a head. According to KQ Entertainment, this album reflects the experiences and moments of choice that one experiences at the borderline of facing another self. That line got me thinking, is this going to be about identity, about choices that shape who we are, maybe even about confronting the version of ourselves we're afraid to acknowledge? That's pretty deep, right? And honestly, that kind of storytelling is what makes me love Ateez so much. They don't just make music, they tell a story. They create an entire universe with each release. I mean, just reading the track titles like Nitrogen Monoxide 1, Skin, Where Our Hearts Reach, and Sagittarius, it already feels like we're going on some kind of emotional or cosmic journey. And the fact that Slide to Me, Legacy, Creep, Roar, and the others are getting Korean versions shows they're thinking about the fans at home, too. It's global, but still rooted in their original identity. That balance, not easy to achieve. And here's something I want to throw out to all of you watching. Do you think this could be Ateez's most introspective album yet? Or do you think they're going to surprise us with something totally unexpected, like switching up genres or breaking from the usual intensity for something softer, more vulnerable? I feel like with 8 solos, we might get a little bit of everything. Also, I gotta say I'm loving this rollout strategy, teasing the track list. Early builds that anticipation, especially with the fandom already buzzing about theories and hidden meanings in the titles. You know Ateez are already connecting the dots and trying to decode what In Your Fantasy really means. And knowing Ateez, there's probably a performance twist waiting for us too. They're known for going all out on stage. Imagine what the stage for In Your Fantasy will look like. So mark your calendars, July 11th is the official drop date. And I honestly cannot wait. You know we're going to get visuals, a powerful message, and probably a comeback stage that will blow our minds. But let me ask you this, who are you most excited to hear from in the solo tracks? I'm super curious about Wooyoung's, personally. He's always such a dynamic performer, but I wonder what kind of lyrics he'd write on his own. Alright, let's keep the hype going because there's more news in the world of K-pop that we absolutely need to talk about. And speaking of comebacks and fresh releases, we can't not talk about Aespa right now. Yes, our digital queens are back at it, and this time, they're flipping the script on us with a brand new remix drop that feels like a full-blown experience. So, on the 30th, SM Entertainment announced that Aespa is releasing a remix version of their latest single Dirty Work. And guess what? It's not just one remix, it's a whole collaboration with some super cool producers. We're talking global names here, Taiwanese DJ RayRay, Korean EDM genius Akins, and Two Spade from Scream Records all brought their own twist to the track. Let's start with RayRay's version. Now, if you've heard her style before, you already know she doesn't play it safe. She went full cyberpunk with this remix, like festival in the middle of the Matrix kind of vibe. She took the original energy of Dirty Work and added a massive drop that just hits you in the chest. Honestly, I felt like I was getting blasted into another dimension, and I say that in the best way possible. Then there's Akins. His remix leans into this bouncy, plucky synth sound. It gives the track a more playful, almost springy feel. If you thought the original was a power anthem, Akins turns it into something that feels like you could literally sprint a marathon. With it playing in your ears, it's energetic, it's electric, and it still keeps Aespa's signature sleekness intact. And finally, we've got the Two Spade version. This one is all about the dance floor. It's got a club-ready groove that reinterprets dirty work into something even more danceable. It's the kind of remix where you don't realize you've been dancing in your room for 20 minutes straight. I don't know about you, but I love when remixes don't just slap on a different beat, they transform the song into something that feels brand new while keeping the core intact. But let's not forget where it all started. Dirty Work is already a powerful track on its own. It's got that slick synth bass and a crisp vocal melody that sticks in your head. Aespa's vocals, as always, are crystal clear but also have this icy edge to them, like they're cool too. The touch but hot on impact, if you get what I mean. Their tone works so well with this type of EDM-infused dance track. SM really knows how to tailor a song that highlights each member's vocal color. And here's the thing, this remix release isn't just a fun side project. It's happening while Aespa is on the verge of a huge milestone. They're about to hit their 6th consecutive million-seller status, 6th in a row. That is not an easy feat, even for a top-tier group. As of the 26th, Dirty Work already surpassed 1.01 million pre-orders. And get this, they sold 780,000 copies on the first day alone. That is insane. It's moments like these that really show how far Aespa has come, from the futuristic Black Mamba concept to now owning the digital femme fatale vibe. They've carved out such a unique space for themselves in the industry, and the best part? They're still experimenting. Releasing remixes like this isn't something you have to do when your song is already charting, but it shows Aespa's commitment to artistry and giving fans something extra. Also, real quick before I forget, on July 4th, they're dropping a limited edition version of the single called the Dirty Crew Ring version. I haven't seen the physical design yet, but you know it's going to be aesthetic and collectible. SM loves to play into the whole world building thing, and with Aespa, every little detail feels intentional. Now I want to hear from you. Have you listened to the remixes yet? Which version do you think fits Aespa best? Are you more into RayRay's cyberpunk energy, Akins' upbeat vibe, or Two Spade's club version? Or are you like me and just grateful we get to have all three on rotation depending on your mood? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I know this one's gonna spark some strong opinions. And also, can we talk about how Aespa continues to evolve with every single? Do you think they'll explore even more experimental sounds in the next era? Or do you think they're going to settle into this futuristic pop groove for a while? I feel like they're just getting started, and that's the most exciting part. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next wave of K-pop comebacks and hot takes. I've got more updates, theories, and fangirl moments coming your way real soon. Until then, keep streaming, keep supporting, and keep the buzz alive. This has been Unyong Buzz. See you next time.